Welcome. This is a quick tutorial to show you how to customize your own interactive US map in less than a minute using our new customizer tool. To get started, go to simplemaps.com, click on USA Map. The map will come up, and then click on Customize Online. This will allow us to customize this map using our new tool. The customizer generates a unique URL where your map will be saved. Bookmark this page, and you can come back to your map at any time. You can bookmark it just by clicking on this star in Chrome. The map can be edited in real time using an Excel-like interface. First, click on Get Started to begin. It brings up an Excel-like table for the states. The first row shows the default properties for the map. To make the map green, we'll simply set the default color to green. You'll notice we can either use HTML colors, like green, or 6-digit color codes. Now you see the map is green, but we still have this dark blue hover color. So we will change the default hover color to dark green to give us a little nicer look. We can also change the default description. Currently it is set to state description. And the default URL we will make google.com. So if you click on any state, you would now go to google.com. And we can also decide whether we want to hide states or make them inactive by default. If they're inactive, you can no longer hover over them and you can no longer click on them. However, the locations are still active. But we don't want that for our map. All right, so you can see it's very easy to quickly change the map, but usually you want different states to be different colors, to have different descriptions. So as an example, we're going to start out with the state of Florida. And let's make the state of Florida orange, because they grow a lot of oranges there. And upon hover, we'll make it dark orange. Okay, so we've changed Florida. It's very quick, very easy. We can say in orange, in Florida, we have lots of alligators. And now when you hover over Florida, it says we have lots of alligators. We could change the URL if we wanted to make it maybe a Florida-specific URL. And let's say Florida decides to secede from the Union. We can say we'll get rid of Florida. We'll hide it. And Florida just disappears. So we probably don't want to do that for Florida, but maybe if you're not serving Alaska or Hawaii, you could hide those. And actually, we've already hidden the U.S. territories. Guam, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands are all in this area, but they're hidden, and you can actually go down and change hide from no to hide yes to reveal those. So hide is a useful feature. We can also make Florida inactive while leaving the rest of the country active. Okay, so it's really quick and easy to make changes, but sometimes we don't just want to change the state color, we want to change locations or add location markers. Currently we have locations in New York and we have locations in Alaska, and they're currently pink. We could change that to red. You'll notice the location changes from pink to red. And let's say we don't want these two locations. We can just highlight in our Excel table and get rid of our locations. Let's continue working with Florida, and let's say that for whatever reason we'd like to highlight the cities of Miami and Tampa. Okay. You notice to add a location you need the name, the latitude, and the longitude. And off the top of my head I don't know the latitude or longitude of Miami. But with this tool we've added a really cool feature. We'll just go down to Miami. Miami pops up. We hit enter. And latitude and longitude are already entered into the tool for you. So there we have Miami. Let's say the size of that square is a little big. We can make the default size a little bit smaller. And we can change the default from a square. If we like, we can make it a circle. So that's up to you. So these are the defaults. We can notice that Miami has the default description of location description. But we can change that. We can say, go Heat is our description for the city of Miami, if you're an NBA fan. We could also change the URL for Miami. If you don't want anything to happen when you click, we can just make the URL blank. And so when you click on this, nothing happens. Very nice. But if we changed it to google.com, you go to google.com. Okay, so these are the defaults, right? We can overwrite the default and make Miami a square again. Okay, we can also add Tampa. Not Tampa, Tampa. And it just pops in with location latitude. It's going to use the default attribute since we haven't overwritten it. And we can change Tampa. We can make it a description that says, great beaches. Okay. And we could also make a URL there to google.com or simplemaps.com. We can make the size of this a little bigger if we like. We could change the color to blue. So it's just very easy to quickly customize the map the way you want to customize it. Okay, so when you're done adding your locations, you can finally go to your settings page. Let's say we want to make the map a little bit smaller for our site. Change the map width. Currently, we have a transparent background, but we can get rid of the transparent background, and notice we'll get a background color currently set to white because FFFFF is white. We could make this black though, if we like. Change the border color. Let's say we want a background, and we also want a black border. All the borders become black. And let's say the labels aren't really doing it for us. We could hide those. And finally, the type of pop-ups can either be, currently, pop-ups come up when you hover over the map. But if you open this up in an iPad or an iPhone or an Android device, those are touch-based devices. So when you hovered, there wouldn't be a hover action on your tablet. So if we switch this to, if it's set to detect, when you would click on a state, then a box would come up. And we can see what that looks like if we change this to on click. This is the experience you would get on an iPad or an Android tablet. But by setting type of pop-ups to detect, it gives us the hover experience when we're on our desktop computers, and it will give you the click experience when someone's using a touch-based device, and the map automatically detects that. Okay, so we have a pretty ugly looking map, but when we're all done, we just come to finish here. We can download the map as a zip file. When you're ready to buy, you can buy the map, remove our logo, and get support, and as well as get a money-back guarantee and get free updates for up to 1 year. And if you ever have any questions, you can contact us at support@simplemaps.com. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you like this tool. We're really hoping to make it a lot easier for people to customize their maps and make it easier for people to customize their maps quickly. So if you have any questions, please do get in touch, and best of luck with your map. Thank you.